Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. You know what? I am determined to get to the bottom of this mold problem. So if you guys can remember when I did my mold test kit video, you guys can check it out right there. I tested for mold in about 17 places in my tiny house. Today we are going to be working on vents, drains, and filters, and we are going to get all the dust and dirt out of there and hopefully any mold spores that we might find or any even physical visual mold spots that we find. So let's get into it right away. The first thing we are going to be working on is the mini split filters, as well as cleaning the front grill of the mini split. There was mold detected in the mini split, so this is important for me to do this. I'm going to turn the air off to do this because I'm going to be spraying some of that vinegar and oil, clove oil solution inside there to hopefully kill any mold spores that are on the surface of that mini split. Got the two filters. I actually cleaned these a couple days ago, but we're just gonna clean them again. And I also pre-treated the mini split a couple days ago just to kill any mold so that while I was cleaning it, it didn't per se spread or get more on me. While these are drying, I'm actually going to put them in the bathroom where the dehumidifier is. I did this last time and they seem to dry fairly quickly, so we're going to do that again so that we can put them in there after we clean the mini split. I am going to be using the white vinegar and the clove oil again to clean this like I did the catwalk. I've gotten some of the dust out of there already from last time, so basically it just needs a good wipe down and then a spray. We're going to spray inside here on the top as well as in the front where the air blows out, because that's where the mold was detected before. I had to bring in my hydraulic ladder to do this because I can't reach all the way over there from my office. And then we're going to allow this to dry before we turn the air back on, just in case that affects anything. I don't know if it would, because condensation goes through here and sometimes the coils are damp. After I had done the mold test kit on the mini split and found that there was mold on the mini split, I opened it back up and saw a bunch of black little dots in between the metal stuff that's inside here. So I'm thinking that could have been black mold, so we're going to focus on those areas the most. Number 2 is going to be the bathroom vent. People have suggested that I turn the bathroom vent on when I shower because I guess I never used to, and I don't think I ever did. So I started using it, so this means that it's being used more and collects more dust. I did a video about monthly maintenance in my tiny house. You guys can check it out right there. And I cleaned out this vent. Honestly, I have not cleaned it out since because I haven't been using it. So in my mind, it wasn't collecting dust. So this is not one of the areas that I tested for mold, but we're going to clean it out just in case. It's a little bit dirty inside, kind of dirty on the inside, outside as well. I'm gonna see if I can scrub this out in the sink, and then we're going to vacuum that out, and then that will take care of that vent. So one thing I'm noticing is that I can see my insulation. So this is my bathroom vent, and right through there is insulation from the inside of the walls. So I could bet you anything, when I don't have this vent on, there are bugs getting in through that section as well. Now I'm going to be taking Q-tips and just getting the dust that's on there off. I'm not going to be spraying this one just because I don't want to deal with the electronics in there. So we're going to wait until the front of it dries, and then we're going to put that back on. Number 3 is going to be my toilet vent. I have taken everything out of here. You're gonna notice a lot of diatomaceous earth sprinkled everywhere. Honestly, it still's not helping. I still get fruit flies back here, even though I'm using a funnel for the urine. If there's any liquidy waste, that stuff will also grow bacteria. When I take this off, there's more. I sprinkled diatomaceous earth in there. This is the vent, and it's actually not bad at all, so I'm just gonna flick out and dust it out. But nothing's bad back there, so basically this one doesn't need to be done. I do sprinkle the diatomaceous earth in the holes just so bugs aren't coming through there, but I also think bugs might be coming through here. Number 4 is going to be this toilet drain right here. I'm just going to spray it down with some vinegar and clove oil again, and then take a scrub brush and just scrub around it. And then I have something that I'm going to use for getting the inside of the drain and all the way out. I'm going to be using baking soda and vinegar rinse to put down the drain, and this is going to flush out anything going out of the drain, any sludge that might be in there. I learned this on Google. It's a non-toxic way to clean out your drains, so we're going to do that for this toilet. So what we're going to be doing here, again, you're going to notice more diatomaceous earth around here. I'm just going to put some baking soda inside this hole. They say to put a whole cup, but I am not going to put a cup because when we put some vinegar over it, it's going to bubble, and that's what's doing its job in cleaning it. But I don't want the water and the bubbling to get beyond this strip here, because if it does, it goes into the back. So we are just going to let that sit, and then we are going to flush it with hot water in about a half an hour. Number 5 is going to be my stove vent. So I have a vent that's above my electric cooktop. I put it on every single time that I use it, which is almost every day, maybe once or twice a day at that. And then I also put it on when I have the convection oven running, because the convection oven has no ventilations. It's actually not too bad, but we're just gonna clean it out anyway again, and then we'll probably spray it with the vinegar and clove oil again, just so anything passing through there, going up or coming down, doesn't affect the air or anything like that. Number 6 is going to be the kitchen sink. In the mold test kit video, the kitchen sink inside the sink and around the sink on the counters had mold in it, so we're going to concentrate on cleaning out the sink drain today. We're going to be treating this drain the same way. We're going to be putting about a half a cup of this baking soda down the drain, and then we're going to be putting white vinegar down there and then letting it sit for about a half an hour to an hour. For the sink drain, we are also going to be using this thing to try to see if we can clean out in the pipes past the pee drain or the pee stop, and it looks like we can. So it looks like we have some food debris. Like that. All of that got down there and was stuck. Number 7 is the sink drain. Again, we're going to be using the baking soda and vinegar to be pouring down there to hopefully clear any of the debris. We're going to let that sit for about a half an hour and then rinse it with hot water. Number 8 is my shower drain. Again, in the mold test kit, the shower tested for mold, so I did clean it back then when I did the tests, but we're going to clean it again today. The shower's a little bit different because it's a bigger drain, so I purchased some long brushes so I can hopefully get down in there. The first time that I did the test and I went to go check the shower drain, it was all black and moldy in there. That's why I cleaned it out right away. We're gonna hopefully stay on top of it and continue to do the cleaning that we have been doing to keep all of this mold away. Okay, first thing we're going to do is take off this top, and then we're going to clean around there, clean as much as we can inside there. So not too much hair. There was a lot more hair last time, even though I have already started covering them with these a long time ago. So the least amount of hair that can get down there. So there was some disgusting stuff on the side. I don't like the fact that this is flimsy because I can't get the sides the way that I want to. This doesn't reach down as far. Now we are going to give it a rinse and do that same thing that we did with the other drains. Number 9 is going to be cleaning my air purifier. Now the air purifier is brand new to me, but we're going to keep the filter clear of debris so that this thing can continuously clean the air. So we're going to turn the unit off. Already back here there's a bunch of dust and hair that comes out. So then we're just going to put this on its side like that. And here's the filter. It doesn't look too bad right now because I've only had it for a short amount of time, but it does look like there is stuff gathering on there already. This looks pretty good actually. Number 10 is going to be my Litterbox vent. I have never ever cleaned this vent because I have never known how to get the cover off. I did a video a while back explaining everything about my storage staircase Litterbox area. You guys can check it out right there. And I mentioned in that video that I've never cleaned it because I can't take the lid off. And the reason I can't take the lid off is because the builder, I want you to see, the other 2 screws are up behind there. So I have never been able to get a screwdriver in there. I have never figured out how to do it. A viewer gave me a suggestion and I did exactly that. So what I did was she recommended that I pick up one of these little kits. So it's got a long extension thing right here. There's all of these bits. So when you put the bits on there and then you put this extension piece on there, this allows it to go up and into that groove. I'm hoping. I have not tried this yet, so we are going to try that right now. For this task, I took out the litter box so that I can kind of get in there, but we'll see how I fit. Honestly, it's looking like this isn't going to work either. It's not working. I might have to cut that more because I can't get in there. I can't get this front face off. Maybe I can clean the vent by going outside and turning off this vent and then sticking a duster inside the flaps that are on the outside. You know, I actually think that worked. I went on the outside and hopefully you guys were able to see me, but I turned off the fan and then I went on the outside and then used this duster, just stuck it in there and went around. I did all 3, lifted up all 3 flaps because there were spider webs in there. Not sure how that happened. At least they weren't able to pass through this way and get in the house that way. So basically that was not that bad. I want to say that the kitchen sink, the bathroom sink, and the shower took the most work. I had to put boiling water down each drain a few times to loosen up a clog that I had. I have already gotten the lichens off of the catwalk but the main things were I wanted to see about drains, pipes, vents, and all of the airborne stuff or the sink stuff or anywhere near food that could be collecting mold. So if you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button below and click the notifications bell so you can receive a notification each time I post a new video, which is every Sunday. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next video. The basically cleaning the filters from the mini split. Hold on, I gotta dust some stuff. It wasn't collecting dust. If the fire alarm senses the, I don't know, energy from the the convection oven, so I put on the stovetop range hood. I never know how to say that.